And now introducing Skyler Higley. Give it up.
Shit, oh my God, an all-black crowd. A 100% black crowd. Holy shit, I didn't think we could get so many black people on the east side. And now look at us. Look at us, the Bloods and the Crips together like when Kendrick did it. I'm doing exactly what Kendrick did. Wow, hey guys, thank you so much for being, I wish this was longer. They said walk around, it'll be dynamic if you walk around, and then look at this. And now I'm here, and now they've got me chained. Are we keeping the intro going while I talk? Can we fade it out? Hell yeah, give it up for Reese Langston, everybody. I texted the group chat today real quick because I was making a promo video, and I went, is Reese mixed? Because I'm going to call him a mulatto maestro, and I didn't know if that was an appropriate thing to say. And then I was like, I don't care, I'll just walk it back later. If I'm wrong, you can kind of say whatever you want about somebody's race, and then later they'll be like, no, I'm not. And you go, oh, okay. If you're this color. Sorry, yeah. Maybe y'all can't, but I definitely can. Thank you. I really have been enjoying doing this podcast. This is a really fun experience and often very humiliating for me. It's, I'm opening myself up to the judgment of others. A lot of times if you say something wrong, the blacks online will come from your hairline, and it's not fun. We don't need to do that. So, just in case anybody wants to know, hey, is Skyler enjoying it? Yeah, but then sometimes I'm in deep pain, which is good. This is a really fun thing. This is a great Juneteenth celebration. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Thank you. Yeah, did anybody do cool Juneteenth stuff today? No. What'd you do, Reese?
I went to the Lauren Halsey Sculpture Garden, and there was a record-breaking Soul Train line we've made.
Oh, I didn't know. Is that like a black sculpture garden?
Yeah, it's like obelisks in Egyptian, like.
Oh shit! Okay.
Stuff with real LA shit on it.
Oh fuck! Wow, that's awesome. Where is this garden?
76th and Western.
Okay, well I'm gonna go there. See y'all.
That's not the east northeast. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, this is kind of just the show. I guess we can go ahead and get it started now. This is gonna be awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm gonna go and sit in this here chair, and we're gonna see if I can become blacker about Juneteenth. How about that? Great. Okay, cool. Well, our first guest joining us is, I love her so much. She's so funny. She was on iCarly. You've seen her on the incredible and iconic Going Dutch on Fox. Everybody, she has a podcast that's much more popular than this one called Scam Goddess. It just is. Why did you laugh? It just is. Everybody make some noise for Laci Mosley. Oh! You're twerking behind the chip. Okay, yeah.
You gotta squirm the ground a little bit. That's what he said.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, what else was I supposed to do?
No, you're right. And you know what? I think my podcast should have sort of like more twerking involved, anyway. So we really don't. And
mine has very little. I'm gonna work on that.
Well, it's kind of hard when you're sitting down. You're like.
You can always stand up.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I tell people to stand up in their cars all the time. If you're listening in your car, get on up. Yeah, you at red light, get on up out your seat.
That's actually really fun. Damn, that's really cool. Well, thank you. I'm gonna start standing and driving. That's cool. I like that. Thank you so much for being here.
Of course,
thanks
for having me.
Did you do any Juneteenth stuff today?
Well, I was black. I was black all day. I definitely did that. Thank you.
Right. Okay.
And I made it here. Y'all know when you leave your house outside, as a black person, that's where the thrill is. That's why we're not climbing Everest. Why do I need to do that? The thrill is outside my door.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you so much. It's awesome. So you are from Texas.
I'm from Texas.
So okay, this is where.
Yes. Yeah. Wait, else from Texas?
Thank you. Texas?
Yeah. Yes. Where?
Dallas.
Yes, Dallas too. Now where? For real?
No. 75248. I am Dallas proper.
Okay, Dallas proper. Period.
Are people lying about?
75248. Yes, because like most people don't know where we're from in Texas, so we say like a landmark city. I'm from Frisco.
Right.
Yeah, you probably hear it. But,
Is that how people talk in Frisco?
yeah, a lot of us.
Oh, okay.
Damn, I just called. Oh, y'all see that?
No, I didn't mean anything by it. I'm from Salt Lake City, so I don't mean anything by it.
Oh, you better not mean nothing by it, okay? I've been to the Salt Lake City airport. Everybody look like a school shooter.
Oh,
no. I know you ain't talking.
There really was a lot of school shooter energy for sure, but I think a lot of people just didn't do it because they were like, well, go to hell, and that's the only reason.
Okay, well then maybe we need to bring Mormonism countrywide.
Damn. So Texas, y'all were like, it's because y'all made Juneteenth, y'all were celebrating it like a lot.
Well, I mean, every year is that.
Well, okay, let's talk about this.
You said a lot, like.
Yeah, well, not like more than once a year.
Of each year.
Is bi-weekly Juneteenth over here? That would be nice. No,
I don't know. June is also Black History Month to me. The February is too short, and there's too many shenanigans happening there. So, and it's warmer in June, so I feel like this is Black History Month too. Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah. Well, I think we should get like at least another week, like official, like Juneteenth. Like the whole week.
Yeah, we're definitely at least taking the weekend.
Yeah. Well, the weekend, but like when it falls on a week, because I feel like the everybody in like the world is not gonna let us like fully do a weekend when it's like, oh yeah, that shit was Monday. You know, they want Black people to have so little that if we even take in, did anybody have the day off from their job? Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay, that was a lot of not black hands, but it feels like they just don't even care. It's like Juneteenth. It's like, what? Yeah, whatever. We cared it 1 year, 2020. Get out.
Yeah, no, in 2020, they all had their kente on.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know how popular this podcast would be if I started in 2020?
Oh, if you had started in 2020, you would have had it.
Yeah, I was too busy writing for a white
Because people
man.
just wanted to know about Black stuff.
Yeah.
That's how Sean King got so big, and I had to take his ass down.
Oh my God, yes. Wait, what is Sean King doing now?
Probably some new grift. I mean, you know, he Sean Muhammad King now. He decided that being fake black wasn't enough. He is now a Muslim.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this court. I'm sorry. They're trying to keep us
No,
changed.
you're good. They're trying to keep us in chains. You see, right now, even on the podcast. No, but those are the one-stop shops for Black people information.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we got to check on Sean King. Let's have somebody pull that up. Well, I want to know by the end of the podcast. I want to know. Let's talk about your topic that you brought us for the Juneteenth.
Yes. So I'm from Texas. So we've celebrated Juneteenth probably the longest since that's where it originated. And if you don't know the origination of Juneteenth, I'll give it to you very, very late.
If you don't know the origination of Juneteenth, get the fuck out.
Well, in
get
very
the fuck out of here.
layman's terms, for those watching or anything, or maybe you tell your kids or whatever, it's basically that, you know, the Emancipation Proclamation was passed and it was illegal to own human beings anymore. So slavery was over. Now in the North, the message passed around much more quickly. You know what I mean? I feel like
they was in the South just being like, don't tell people. Just don't tell nobody.
No, I feel like they did it. Yeah, that exactly. The owner. Yeah, the masters. Yeah. Oh gosh, they were like, well, okay, but who's gonna know? It's like they saw the law pass and they're like, but who's going to come to our plantation in the middle of nowhere and know that we still have everybody?
That's not horrible logic, though, right?
No, they were like, we're going to scam them.
It was a scam.
Yeah, because they just kept going. There was, we didn't have the news. We didn't have the internet. All we needed was, our Paul Revere. I'm like, where was, DePaul Revere, and why was he not on a horse, telling us we were free?
Do you think any of the masters kind of, pulled back on, they knew it wasn't anymore, so they was like, boy, if you don't get back to work, and they're like, I hope he fucking believes me. I hope he didn't hear. I hope they didn't fucking hear.
The cruelty was also a part of the point.
Okay, yeah.
So they were just happy to
All right, great improv. You just said no.
I did.
You said no. Slavery was actually really bad.
I'm sorry, I had to stand on that one.
Actually, slavery was really bad.
If you didn't have so many cameras on, we might have been able to really have that
It is going to the internet, so way to stand on it. I'll get myself in trouble. I don't care.
Go ahead.
But you have a bigger career, so that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Oh my gosh, Skyler, please.
So okay, so you were celebrating it every year.
Yeah.
Did you finish your explanation? I just cut you off.
Oh no. So we're celebrating it every year, but the reason that we celebrate it is because it's the day that we were finally told that we were free, because the information had not passed down the telephone line, and so the girls were still in chains.
Yeah.
So for a while, actually, there's like a kind of like highfalutin part of Black society in Texas that doesn't celebrate Juneteenth, or they used to not.
Why?
Just because like they thought that it was like ghetto, you're Jack and Jill's,
Freedom is ghetto.
Well, because the whole
that ghetto bitch Harriet Tubman. That's them. That's not me. That's them. Don't you freak out. That's what they say. Okay, Jesus Christ. Y'all are gonna have to loosen up a little bit if we're gonna do this podcast. If we're gonna do this podcast,
they came to be allies. They're not gonna laugh too hard.
I know.
Okay? That's what sent Dave Chappelle to Africa. You can't laugh too hard. Then we got to get on a plane.
Come back smoking.
Right.
There you go.
But yeah, so we were, I was kind of taught like, it's a little embarrassing because basically we're celebrating being late to our freedom. Like we're celebrating like nobody
You're
telling
celebrating
us we're free.
CPT.
Huh?
Celebrating CPT.
Yeah.
Oh.
Except for it was WPT because they didn't tell us.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not our fault.
It's not, no, I don't think there were any, people in bondage who were like, I don't know, mass is pretty cool. Like, no, they would have left if they knew they could.
Yeah, right.
But as, we've seen, I want to say like the more like Black Power diaspora. I mean, I know we have the Black Power movement, which was like the Panthers and things like that, but I've seen like a shift. Like I just in our own cultural diaspora, I've seen younger Black folks be more interested in their roots, whether it be like looking it up. I'm not giving the government my DNA.
No.
Personally, I have too many cousins with 2 strikes.
Definitely.
But like, getting to know where part of Africa you're from, or even just like the Afrocentric events that we have now and stuff. And I've seen it be woven back into the culture. Almost like Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa was like a joke for everyone. It's like, Kuju Chakalia or whatever.
Umoja.
So I think it's all of us kind of collectively taking back our identity, that I've seen people who used to turn their nose up at Juneteenth now be like, okay, I love it and I want to celebrate my heritage. But the thing that is stigmatized too was like the Kool-Aid. So like, if you're thinking about Juneteenth, if you're from Texas especially, like, it consists of a cookout. And there will be usually like barbecue, chicken, pork, or all 3. And
there's chicken at the cookout? Just kidding. I'm just playing.
You know what?
I'm just
Skyler.
playing, y'all. I'm just playing, y'all.
So then they also have a signature red drink, which is oftentimes Kool-Aid. But let me tell you something.
Okay, tell me. Okay, wait, I'm listening. Okay, I'm locked in. Hey.
Okay, be with me. Be with me. Lock in.
Right here.
So.
Okay.
Kool-Aid, right?
Yes.
That's the staple. Drink the red Kool-Aid for the Juneteenth events. Now, a lot of people thought like the Kool-Aid and the watermelon that would be at these Juneteenth events it had been stigmatized to being ghetto. They always been like niggas like watermelon and Kool-Aid.
Right.
Yeah, okay, cool. This is where it comes from. So one, the Kool-Aid obviously is supposed to be a representation of bloodshed. It's also...
Whoa, wait.
Yeah.
You can't just drop that so quick.
What?
Did anybody else ever hear that? A Kool-Aid was a representation of bloodshed?
Yes, the Black women are clapping. Yes.
I did not know. Okay, well, that's what this podcast is about.
I know it was the blood. Who's from Texas? Who's from the South? Okay? For me. Don't get me into it, okay? That's my fallback. If shit goes left, I will be a televangelist, okay?
I just had no
It will be a crime. You cannot say anything about it.
Damn. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
My connection. Okay, when I was Mormon.
Okay.
You knew this. Laci,
But
you knew this.
I choose to forget it so often.
Well, you
Skyler.
tried to forget.
I really do.
And look, me too. But the only blood we drank was the blood of Christ, and that had to be clear. So when you're saying Kool-Aid, I don't
even know why y'all were doing communion if y'all not gonna really sip on Christ juice. Like,
okay, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying we could have been doing shots of the Kool-Aid.
Like Christ didn't even want water. What do you mean?
Right. He didn't even want it. Well, because they didn't want to do alcohol. Anyway, so the Kool-Aid is the blood.
I know why. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That should be y'all one little.
Was the Kool-Aid used and then later they were like, oh no, that's the blood, or was it always?
No, so red drinks are something that have been very popular in Black culture to represent things like that, Black culture and African culture in that time period. So in Western Africa, Black people would make drinks with these seeds are called cola. and they would put them in like warm water, and it would like the red colas would turn the water red, and then they would see like they would like put sugar in it to taste however sweet they wanted it. So they were making red drinks in Africa. That drink, and in West Africa they would make a lot of hibiscus tea, you know, which turns red when you're putting the flowers in. So those drinks were like the traditional drinks. Obviously in the American landscape, these people were not finding those red drinks. And so for a long time, before Jim Crow, it was red lemonade that was at Juneteenth. But then come on, our buddy good old Jim Crow. Excuse me, I can't even say that bitch's name. Jim Crow. Jim Crow laws. Which, if you don't know, I'm randomly throwing this out here, but Hitler got his playbook from us, y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know why they keep being like, oh my gosh, this feels like Nazi Germany. Bitch, we made Nazi Germany.
Right.
Where do you think they got? Hitler was looking at the U.S. like, let me write that down.
He was
and
getting
then y'all
shit.
did what with him? Okay.
Henry Ford. He was like, hey, what do you think I should do? And Henry Ford was like, I have some ideas.
Right.
That was our car guy.
Our car guy.
It's true.
So I don't look at what's happening, you know, politically and genocide and stuff like that as some like strange, foreign, bizarre concept or the return of World War II. I'm like, even before that, there was slavery, and they love to downplay it, but I'm like, every time you turn around, I can literally link something negative in our economy and in our government right back to slavery. And I'm like, if we get rid of the links, we can stop talking about it. That's the only thing. We don't love to talk about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Like, look, I saw 12 Years a Slave once. Like, I'm not going to hit up my homies and be like, hey, y'all, pull up this weekend. I got blunts, I got wine. We finna watch 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah, that's not, that's sort of a homework movie.
It was sad. I appreciate it. But it's like, we don't want to keep bringing it up until you stop doing the things that are from it.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, so there was the watermelon and the red Kool-Aid, right? So they were doing lemonade before Jim Crow, and then Jim Crow came around, and then that was when like all the negative stereotypes about freed African Americans really started to swirl, because you know white people cannot stand to see us happy, honey.
Do you know where the stereotype of the watermelons came from?
Oh, I do.
Okay, go ahead. You give it to me.
So the stereotype of the watermelon is that, you know, black people love them some watermelon.
And we do.
And we do.
And I do.
As most people.
Yeah.
But it came from after slavery, people began to sharecrop. And I'm a descendant of sharecroppers. And the sharecroppers, one of the biggest crops that a lot of black sharecroppers had was watermelon.
Cheap
which is kind of no surprise, because it also grew in West Africa. So, you know, maybe that was our thing, you know? But we were selling out on watermelon. You know, the poor white people started getting jealous, driving by. And we selling out the whole truck of motherfucking watermelon. And then they were like, we can't let them have this.
Yeah.
And so then they
made watermelon bad because we were getting money.